Next is from Sean from the UK. Hi, gents. After watching Unreal, it got me thinking about how wrestling was a lot better when you didn't know the stuff we see backstage now. Kayfabe was the most important thing, but now without it, makes some storylines hard to do. All this talk about AJ Lee coming back to help Punk versus Seth and Becky, wouldn't it be great if AJ actually screwed Punk because she's pissed off that he's back in the road and been at home for 10 years before? It'd be classic swerve, just like our good friend and current wrestling enthusiast Vince Russo was famous for. But is this even possible these days because of people being in the know about all the inner workings? Peeling the curtain back alongside social media exposure sort of stopped the ability to do shock storylines. Keep up the good work. P.S. My 7 and 5-year-old love Mr. Iguana, Konnan. Guy's going to rake it in. Sean, I apologize for being harsh here, but your idea of her screwing her husband because he's wrestling again is not good booking. All right? So.
Well, not only that, it's very easy. The chick slapped the shit out of him. They're going to Chicago next week. He said she's going to rue doing that, so they're setting it up perfectly. It's there organically. Why would you want to swerve it just for the sake of swerving? That's called overproducing, overbooking. There's no reason to do it, really.
Punk's angles have the way the details he puts in it. He makes you suspend disbelief when you're watching.
That's why he's at the top of his game.
Absolutely, he gets it.
Right. And so, was there another question in there?
Not really. No. Let me put over Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, I'm really happy with Iguana because Iguana was a lot like Rey Mysterio. I got into a lot of battles with the hardcore fans, and I can't believe what you're doing to the business.
Have you used did you bring up my idea in the booking meeting yet?
Which one?
The one about Mr. Iguana and the Demon both have affection for Alexa Bliss's doll.
No, I have not.
Okay, but bring that up.
I will.
Oh, by the way, when you get in town, I'm trying to coordinate a dinner with Jeremy.
I think Jeremy Borash is a better friend than you are.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll prove that. Well, we'll see. Because I think Jeremy said he's free Thursday. I can do an early dinner Thursday. Because I got to work at 7:45.
But isn't the show Thursday? Oh, yeah, Thursday. We could see each other Thursday, yeah.
Right, Thursday night dinner.
I'll get Ray,
and we'll see who the best friend... I'll ask Jeremy that.
All right.
I'm going to ask... We'll put him on,
We'll put him on blast.
We'll put him on blast to see
likes that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Are you ready to take your sports fandom to the next level? With the FanDuel Sportsbook app, you're always in the game. Bet on all your favorite sports. NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, college football, basketball, soccer, golf, MMA, UFC, boxing, tennis, and even niche markets like Aussie rules and lacrosse. If it's sports, FanDuel's got it covered with endless betting options, from money lines to same-game parlays. Those are my favorite. Funding your account is a breeze. Deposit instantly with over 10 secure methods like PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, or even cash at retail locations. No matter where you are, you can add funds in seconds with a low $10 minimum. And when you win big, cash out fast. Get your winnings via PayPal or Venmo in as little as 24 hours or instantly at a FanDuel retail sportsbook. No fees from FanDuel, just pure convenience. And it's available in over 20 states like Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, and more. The FanDuel app brings the action to your pocket. Download now. FanDuel Sportsbook, where winners play. Next is Lewis Rice, subject to WWE's young fan base. Greetings. WWE's creative has been a little lackluster and stale for a while now. However, business is still very good. I have a theory explaining this paradox and want to get your input. When I attended at WWE live events, there are tons of families in the audience. Children do not pick apart storylines like adults. Kids don't spot logic gaps and inconsistencies. Characters don't need intricate backstories to excite kids. Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes are colorful, real-life cartoon characters. The Wyatt Six are spooky. Tiffany Stratton is a Barbie doll. There are endless examples. 3/4 of WWE product is geared towards kids. That's why it's still popular. Doesn't really make sense for adults to criticize the show. For example, I wouldn't pick the storylines of Sesame Street because I'm not the target audience. I don't have kids, but I bet WWE is more exciting for dads and moms who are watching shows as a family. Do you think my theory holds up? If not, what do you think? What do you think explains WWE's continued popularity despite the lackluster creative? Thanks. That's from Lewis Rice. You're kind of spot on about this. We live in a highlight culture now with viewership of sports and many things, and WWE puts enough highlights up on social media every week to keep people interested in their product on a weekly basis. Like they've captured, they have the casual. Remember how you say like you have to get the casual fan? It's like they have the casual fan, but the casual fan right now is watching condensed versions of the show each week on social media clips. They're not watching the whole show because the show isn't good enough for them to watch the whole show. but there's enough stuff on there that's good enough for them to watch each week. And that's as simplistic of an explanation as you can make. There's a reason they're selling out. They have enough content that's good enough to keep them selling out, and the kids love it. So
right, and I can say from personal, I don't have kids, but when we go to shows with my buddy Joe's son or daughter, it's a way better time when you see the kids getting so into it that they get you into it, even if maybe you didn't want to go or you weren't interested. And
that's not shilling. I'm just saying, like, I can't watch the show from start to finish because it's not good enough lately. I'm acknowledging that their business model is predicated on obviously something else. That's not shilling for the company. It's like pointing out the obvious fact that there's tons of people in the crowd, and the crowd is live and electric every week, even though the creative is not that great. Is that shilling? I don't know. Apparently, some people think it is.
It's a matter of when it comes to attendance and whatnot. Are you going to book for the angry guys who are going to nitpick every single part of the show? Are you going to book the kind of matches that they like? Or are you going to book for the kids who, no matter what, they're going to convince their parents to take them? They're going to be repeat customers for years.
You're going to write this show, and however you do it, as long as the metrics of attendance, merchandise, all that shit's positive. You're just going to drive towards all that. If somebody's merch sales are good, they're probably getting booked. You know, like, I'm not a big fan of the Yeet stuff and everything, but it was huge, super over. You know, so it's like, well, what are you going to do? So a lot of stuff I don't like, but it's like, who am I to say? They're still selling out. It's like ridiculous. So whatever.
You know, it's like we've talked about comics on here before, Disco, and wrestling is almost like that, where you're going to have a segment of people. The kids are going to buy Spider-Man because it's bright and it's happy and it's a teenage character and all this stuff. Then there's people like myself or Shane or Raven who read, you know, the adult-centered graphic novel comics, but I guarantee you those don't sell as well as Spider-Man because Spider-Man has a more wide. That's almost like WWE versus AEW. WWE is for the wide-ranging audience. AEW is for a segment that wants it more serious or whatever, or more technical. You know.
You got a comment on this, Konnan?
Yeah, like I said before, you know, they're in a lot of platforms. You know, whether it's their social media or whether it's Sports Center. And they got a lot of star power, and they got a lot of gimmicks for kids, and they got gimmicks for adults. CM Punk, I don't think is for kids. You know, I don't understand how Cody Rhodes is so over with kids because I don't see anything like him being more kid friendly than anybody else, but kids love him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.